Hello. Refer the orthographic views and draw isometric view of the object. Now watch the diagram. Front view and top view are given. Now very first thing is to identify orientation of length, width and height axis for isometric view. In front view, length horizontal, height vertical. In the top view, length horizontal and width vertical. In isometric view, we are going to choose orientation of width and length axis because height axis is vertical in isometric view also. Now for that purpose, in orthographic views, generally a point O is mentioned, and if it is not mentioned, then we should choose point O. So this is the right side and left side. Right side and left side. Refer both the views and check which portion is narrow portion and from which side maximum details are possible. And left end is narrow end, and therefore we should choose a point O on the left hand side. So I have chosen point O on the left hand side. Height axis is vertical and on the left side point O, and therefore on a left side axis, that is leftwards upwards, the axis is width axis, and rightwards upwards the axis is length axis. So isometric view, first step, choose orientation of width and length axis. Check on which side point O is and that side axis is width side axis. Next, identify overall dimensions. So total length of this object is 50 plus 15 plus 25 plus 20, that is 110. Height of the object is 60 and width of the object, check, that is also 20 plus 20 plus 20, that is 60. So length 110, height 60 and width 60. With these dimensions we are going to construct a rectangular block. Width we are going to measure in this direction and length we are going to measure in this direction. So first construct base of the rectangular box. Rectangular box of dimensions, overall length, overall height and overall width. So to measure angle 30 degrees for length and width axis, here I have constructed a reference line. Let this point be point O. At point O, measure 30 degrees and draw a line 110 millimeters. On the left hand side, we are going to measure width at an angle 30 degrees. So this is width axis and we have measured width of the object 60 millimeters. So length and width. Now use roller. Set roller with this edge, this line, roll it and draw parallel line from this end. Also set roller with 60 millimeter long line, roll it to draw parallel line here, and this is how we have considered we have completed base of the entire block. Now from all these four corners, draw vertical lines of height of the object. Draw first vertical line exactly at 90 degrees. Use protractor for the purpose. You know how to use protractor to draw perpendicular lines. So draw vertical line of length 60 millimeters and use a roller to draw all other four vertical lines. Each line should be 60 millimeter long and join top ends of these lines to complete the box. Identify 6 ends of the box. This is front end of the box. Check here. Parallel to width, that should be the arrow showing front side of the object. So here is that arrow showing front side of the object. So this is front side and this rectangle is back side of the box. This rectangle is left side of the box. This rectangle is right side of the box. The base rectangle and the top rectangle. So this is how 6 sides we have identified, and then draw rectangular boxes for each part of the object. So here we can identify 3 plates clearly. If there is a strip, that gives you hint that there is a plate involved. Now focus on different parts involved here. So watch here, there is a rectangular strip here. I can see clearly there is a rectangular strip. and correspondingly I get this shape, this boundary. Now check here, this boundary, this strip and end projectors of the strip, they do not match. That is why we are sure that this rectangular strip matches with this rectangular shape. So this is base plate of length 110, height 20 and width 60. On this base plate there is a rectangular plate. Watch here, this strip of thickness 20 millimeter. And this rectangular strip match with this rectangular surface. Now since here is there is no dark line here, this rectangular surface and this rectangular surface, that is this T-shaped surface, is a single surface. There is no change of surface. That is because this surface and this surface here, these top surfaces are in one plane. That is why there is no edge. But we can imagine this as a rectangular plate, a vertical rectangular plate, height 60 minus 20. It has height 40, length 20. Length is not longest dimension, length is dimension parallel to length axis. Length 20 and width is 60. So length 20, height 40 and width 60. Such a plate, a rectangular plate is attached. This rectangular plate is attached at the top of the base plate. So a horizontal plate, a vertical plate, and there is one more plate. Now initially, remember, the plate can be circular plate, triangular plate, trapezoidal plate or of any other shape. Rectangular plate means its largest surface is rectangle. Triangular plate means its largest surface is triangle. So this shape, check here, it has closed boundary. Focus on this shape. Against this shape, you get this rectangle. Also you get this rectangle. And here also there is a rectangle. But we are sure that against this shape, this middle rectangular strip is. The reason is, these two lines, these two dark lines are for these two corners. You know that corner is formed by three edges. So these two edges are meeting at this point. So where is that third edge that you get in the top view? That means this is plate here at the center, placed symmetrically between the blue plate and the pink plate. Okay. So there are clearly three plates. This is that plate. So this plate, initially don't worry about the shape. Just check overall size of this plate. So length 110 minus 20, that means 90. Height is 40 and width is 20. Width you get in the top view. So clearly I have identified three plates. So we are going to draw three rectangular boxes inside this overall box. So try to understand. First let's draw this base plate. The way we drew the box for entire body, we are going to draw boxes for parts of the body. So base box, what is its length? So its length is 110, width is 60. Length is 110 and width is 60. So this is how I have constructed base. Now from four base corners, draw vertical lines of length 20 millimeters, because height of this plate is 20 millimeters, and join top points or those points at distance 20 millimeters by faint lines to complete the box. So this is that base plate. Now this is a left side and this is the right side. On the right side, on this base plate, on the top surface of the base plate, we are going to attach this vertical plate that has length 20, length to be measured in this orientation. So on the top surface, measure 20 millimeter length, and what is the width of this object? 60. First focus on length and width, and then from four corners of that base rectangle, draw vertical edges. So watch here. So here I measured 20 millimeters and I have constructed a rectangle, 20 millimeter length and 60 millimeter width. So this is that a rectangular box we have constructed on the top surface of the base plate. Now from all these four corners, draw vertical edges. So this is how I have drawn vertical edges of length 40. Of course, you need not measure that 40 millimeter length because this plate has height up to the top of the entire body. So this is top of the entire body. So up to top of the entire body, and then join top corners of these 4 vertical edges. And this is how we have constructed that vertical plate. So horizontal plate to which a vertical plate is attached. Right now this is all construction work. We are not drawing edges. Okay. And now box for this vertical plate, which connects the horizontal plate and vertical plate on the right side. So in between these 2 plates, the third plate is attached. And this plate we want to attach on the top of the base plate. So on the top of the base plate. So focus on the top surface of the base plate, and on the left side here you measure 20 millimeters and complete that rectangle. So check here. In the top view, vertical is width. So parallel to width, from back side 20, from front side 20, if you leave, you will get middle portion 20 millimeters. So this is base of this vertical plate. And now from all these 4 corners, draw vertical edges. And what is height of this plate? 40 millimeters. From bottom of the plate, this plate we are talking about. From bottom of the plate to top of the plate, what is height of this plate? 40 millimeter. Actually, you need not measure 40 millimeters, just draw vertical lines. Set roller with a vertical line, very first vertical line. Set roller with that line and draw vertical lines from all these 4 corners. And join all those 4 corners. So this is how we have constructed that plate. And now try to understand. This is front side. Here it is top side. This is left side. So front, left and top surfaces are visible surface. This is left surface. This is right surface, that is hidden. Top surface is visible and bottom surface is hidden. And front surface is of course visible, backside surface is hidden. So out of 6 surfaces, front, left and top surfaces are visible. In isometric view, we don't show hidden details. So edges of front surfaces, edges of left side surfaces and edges of top surfaces we are going to make dark. So this is how we're able to complete the drawing. Now watch it. This is most important part of the drawing because these surfaces you are watching here, these surfaces are in different planes. So by drawing boxes for each and every part of the body, we are creating those planes. Now check here. Front surface of the base plate. Front surface. Why front surface? Because that is visible surface. So this surface. Let's make those edges dark. Now I have not made this entire edge dark because we can see that is front surface of this vertical plate and front surface of the base plate. They are in one plane. That is why there is no edge here. In fact, other way around, there is no edge here that suggests you that vertical surface and the horizontal surface of the base plate, they are in one plane. And therefore, I have not drawn this edge. So front surface. Now our focus is on the base plate. Now left side surface edges. Why I have not made this line dark? So reason is, check here. That is left side surface of this vertical plate and left side surface of the base plate. They are in one plane. Check here. And that suggested you that there is no edge here. And now top surface. Now top surface of the base plate. Check here. Top surface of the base plate. But as you know that we don't show hidden details in isometric view. So the edges which are on the visible surfaces, those edges we are not going to draw. Now you will understand now. This edge of the base surface, remaining edge, I have drawn this visible edge here. Remaining edge is behind this vertical plate. That's why I have not made dark. Similarly, this edge is on the right side. We are talking about front surface. left side surface and top surface. So watch here, top surface, edges of the top surface which are overlapped on these two plates, those edges I have not drawn dark. Okay. Now this vertical plate, its front surface is here. This is front surface. Complete rectangle I have not made dark because this edge will not appear since these two surfaces are in one plane. Now top surface. So edges on the top surface I have made dark. Now top surface is rectangular surface, but I have not made this portion dark. The reason is here the two surfaces are meeting, two top surfaces of these two plates are meeting in single plane. Front surface, top surface. Now this is left side surface. This edge, this rectangular surface, try to understand. This edge is behind this plate. So the portion which is visible I have made dark and which overlaps on this plate, this vertical plate, that I have not made dark. Now focus on this plate. Right now this plate we have drawn as if it is a rectangular plate. But its largest surface is not rectangle. It is not rectangular plate. Largest surface has this shape. Check here. This is that shape. We are going to create this shape on the largest surface. Watch here. This largest surface of the plate. We are going to create this shape. How to create shape? I have told you many times. First, principal edges means edges which are parallel to length, width, height axis. And then non-principal edges. Okay, so principal edges. Check here. This base edge of this plate. Now we are talking about this shape. Base edge of this shape is principal, parallel to length. Then this edge which is parallel to height. This edge 25 mm long. It is parallel to length. This edge 10 mm long. It is parallel to height. This edge 50 mm long. That is parallel to length. So parallel to length and parallel to height. Parallel to length. These edges which are principal edges we are going to construct here. Watch. So this edge, it is 90 mm long. That is total length is 110 minus 20. You need not measure that 90 mm because this edge is up to the vertical plate. So here it is. Then this edge. Then this 25 mm edge. And remember these edges, this rectangular surface of the vertical plate is actually not rectangular. So we are giving shape to the surface and therefore your focus must be on this surface. So I measured 25 mm. Then here 10 mm vertical. Check here. Left side. This is left side. 10 mm vertical edge. This edge. Then parallel to length. Parallel to length means in this direction. What you are going to do? Set roller with the length axis. Roll it up to this point and draw that line. And once you get this end of 50 mm long edge and this end of 25 mm long edge, just join the ends of principal edges to get this non-principal edge. Now the same shape is on the back side. So you are going to draw these edges here on the back side surface. Back side in the sense, check here. This is the plate, vertical plate. Its front largest surface has this particular shape and the same shape is on the back side. So construct that. Set roller with these lines and roll. 25 mm long edge, 10 mm long edge, 50 mm long edge. And don't forget that a corner is formed by 3 edges. So from this corner, where is that third edge? Here it is. This edge is parallel to height. This edge is parallel to length. So there must be edge parallel to width. And this edge is on the top of this plate and on the left side. So top side, left side both are visible. And that is why this edge is visible. This is all top surface. So all edges on the top are visible. Check here. From corner there should be third edge. So this is that edge. From this corner there is third edge. This is that edge. These edges are parallel to width axis. One more thing. Check here. From this corner there is third edge. This is edge parallel to length, this is edge parallel to width and parallel to height, this edge. Now this edge is on the front side, that's why it's visible. Similarly, check this corner, edge parallel to width, edge parallel to length, and both these edges are at top, and that's why these two edges are visible. From this corner there is vertical edge, this edge is on the front side is visible, that's why this edge is visible. Now from this corner there is edge parallel to length and parallel to width, and from this corner there is one more edge parallel to height. A corner is formed by three edges parallel to height, that is vertical edge, but this edge is at the top, that's why it's visible. This edge is at the top, that's why it's visible. But this edge is on the back side. Not only that, this edge is on the right side, and both sides are hidden, that is why this edge is hidden. Now check here. Now since we have removed this portion of the vertical plate, some more portion of this edge is visible, so extend that edge. But it should not overlap on the visible edge. The portion which overlaps on the visible surface, we have not made it dark because that is hidden. And check here, still there is a mistake. Don't forget that corner is formed by three edges. So at this corner, third edge is missing. This is that edge. Is it visible edge? Of course. Because this is top surface, it is edge of this top surface. Or you can say this top surface of the base plate and this vertical surface, where these two surfaces meet, there should be edge. So it is visible. So this rectangular surface is here. What is the procedure? We identified this body as assembled parts. So we identified three plates. And we drew box for entire body, and inside the boxes for the three plates. And then we gave shape to the surfaces. So this is how we have completed the drawing. In our next video, we'll solve problem in which there will be curved edges, circular edges, where you are going to use 4 center method to draw isocircle. Thank you.